Welcome. In this episode, we are going to cover how to protect your data using Azure Backup, specifically for virtual machine, databases, and files. Well, by implementing automated backups and retention policies, you can ensure your data remains safe, accessible, and cost effective. So, without wasting any time, let's move forward. With Azure Backup, you can automate the backup of important resources like virtual machine, databases, and files on a regular scheduled basis or in a set frequency. This ensures data protection by securing your critical workloads. Business continuity can also be taken care of, as you can actually recover your data swiftly in case of a failure or accidental or even intentional deletion. The ability to automatically schedule backups at a convenient intervals, whether hourly, daily, or weekly, will actually make management even more easier. Then we have retention policies. Well, retention policies are crucial for both compliance reasons and also cost optimization. You can configure how long backup data is retained based on government or your organizational compliance or regulations. For example, you might want to keep daily backup for 30 days. So weekly backups can be done for 6 months and monthly backups for several years. So this can be an example, just an example, because organization can tweak these configurations or settings. Well, this retention policy helps to ensure that your data is stored efficiently and you only keep the backups for as long as necessary to meet your needs or your compliance. That can be multiple years as well. Virtual machine backup. Well, with VM backups, you can create snapshot based backups that capture the entire state of your virtual machine at a specific point in time. If needed, you can actually restore the entire VM to a previous stable state. Or you can also recover specific files or folder from within the VM or virtual machine without restoring the whole system. This will save you some time and resources. So both options are there. How about database protection? Well, for Azure SQL database protection, you can create automated backups, which is actually built in Azure. This actually offers a powerful capabilities like point in time restore, allowing you to recover your database to any specific time within the retention period, a time where you find a stable uh, image. Automatic backups can also happen in the background without impacting the database performance, ensuring that your data is safe without any manual intervention. Now, Azure Backup Vaults offer geo-redundant storage for your backup data at a low cost, ensuring high availability and disaster recovery capabilities. You get the benefit of optimized storage management, where you can store backup data in the most cost effective way possible. This will also reduce administrative overhead as Azure Backup handles the backup lifecycle automatically for you, specifically if it is configured correctly by you on the first go. Now let's move to our lab and see how backup actually work and how to create vaults. So I will see you in the lab. All right, in this lab, we will see Azure's Business Continuity Center, where we can take backup of our resources. And in case of any disaster or accidental deletion of that resource, we can always restore it. Hence, business continuity. Your business will keep on going, right? So, right now, I have some resources. For example, let me show you here. Just focus on one machine, that is VM01. Imagine this is my server which is running my website. So if I go to this public IP address of this VM, if I copy it and then I go there, you will see my web server running there, web VM01. So this is my web server which I want to protect. So that is the use case. So how we can do that? Well, let's go to Business Continuity Center. So search for Business Continuity Center. This is the dashboard or one-stop solution for all your backup and restore needs. You can not only just back up a virtual machine, you can back up your other resources such as blobs, file share, on-prem VMs, the whole VM infrastructure, and so much more. Database as well. My objective is to show you how the whole pipeline works. So we will take a VM as our test entity. So before you create a backup, first thing you need a vault. So if you go here and click on vault, so back Business Continuity Center, go under manage, click on vaults. Don't worry about these vaults. These are for other scenario. Let's create our own vault. So click on it. Now you will get two options. Do you want to create a recovery service vault or a backup vault? And all the supported data source is actually mentioned here. We are backing up Azure Virtual Machine, so we will use Recovery Service Vault. But for each vault, the supported data source is present. It depends on your use case, which vault you use. You can also create both if you want to save all of these data sources. For me, it is Azure Virtual Machine, so I will click on Recovery Service Vault, click Continue. Select your subscription, select your resource group, and give your vault a name. I will call it NITA Recovery Service Vault 01. I will make this vault in Canada Central. Click on Next, that is redundancy. Here I will select locally redundant, just because I want to keep this lab cost effective. But it depends on the business or the organization that if they want more redundancy and more fault tolerance, they can also go for geo redundant replication option. For me, local is fine. Next is your encryption. Remember, data at rest is always encrypted in Azure. Whether you are resting your data in a vault or storage account, it doesn't matter. Data at rest is always encrypted. The only option is that do you want Microsoft to manage your encryption decryption key, or do you want to manage it by yourself as a customer? So I will just say Microsoft can manage it. Vault property, we don't need to change this. Networking, allow public access for all networks. I will select it, but you can also have a private connection to your vault so that only you can use it. Next, tags, no need for tags for this demo. Let's review it and create this simple vault. All right, so vault is now deployed. The next step is let's go to vault and configure a little bit. So where is our vault? Our vault is this one, NITA Recovery Service Vault 01. Click on it. Now, before we initiate any backup, we need to disable one feature which is there for data protection, that is soft delete. Remember, if you're just testing this environment, you should disable soft delete. Otherwise, your data will be locked for the duration of that soft delete. Think of it as your pictures in your iPhone. When you delete your pictures, it goes to a recycle bin for 30 days. That is your soft delete. You can always restore it back in 30 days. After that time, your pictures will be permanently deleted. We don't want to wait for like 14 days by default. We just want to delete it once our demo is done. So I'm going to disable that soft delete. Now, where will you find this option? Well, go to settings, click on properties on your vault. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Keep on scrolling down. Soft delete and security settings. Click on update. See, for 14 days. I don't want that. So the soft delete is off. Make sure you go to your vault. Under settings, click on properties, scroll down, go to soft delete and security and uncheck it and then save it. Now we can do our backup stuff. So you can go to your vault and then click on backup. It will ask you, where is your workload running? Is it on Azure or is it on prem? Or it is just a hyper-converged infrastructure, HCI. That is the advanced stuff. My virtual machine is running on Azure, so I will select that. Now it's asking you what kind of resource you want to back up. Is it file share, SQL database? No, it's just a virtual machine. And then click on backup. Now you have to you configure your backup. Well, for this demo, a standard one is fine because anyhow, we are going to manually kickstart our backup process. So I'll just say standard and add my virtual machine, which I want to back up. I have a lot of virtual machine. I will select the one we were testing, VM01, and click OK. Perfect. You can keep on adding more machines if you want. Once you're happy with the schedule and your machine is added, you click on Enable Backup. Now it will initialize the backup configuration. Remember, the backup will not start. The backup will still take time. But you can always manually force start the backup. So I'll just wait for this process to finish. All right, so deployment is done. But remember, at this point, do not delete your machine or don't destroy your data because the backup has not been done yet. So what will you do next? So once all this configuration is done, the last step is to wait for the backup to finish. And now you can wait for the default time according to your configuration rule, or you can start the backup yourself. So for that, you will go to your vault, find your vault and click on it. Then you will go to protected items, then click on backup items. As you can see, one of the machine is being backed up. I will click on it. Here we go. This is the machine. It's giving you a warning that initial backup is still pending. Don't worry. Just click on the option here and click on backup now. Click OK at this time frame. And now you are triggering the backup. Still, you cannot delete your machine. If you lose your machine right now, you will not be able to recover it. If the backup process has been started, you have to wait for it to complete. So once your first backup process is complete, now you at least have one recovery point. And then if something goes wrong with your machine, you can recover back or restore back to your recovery point. So I will wait for this backup process to finish. This can take some time. It depends on how much data you have, how big of the machine it is. So this can take some time. So I initiated the backup. Now you should come back here at the same spot. And if you click on view details, eventually you will see a restore point over here. If you see a restore point, that means you have a restore point. You can restore it to that point. After that, you should go ahead and make some changes on your machine. Let's say I have a computer and I want to, create a disaster. So the worst disaster I can create is just to delete the machine. The whole machine is gone. And then we'll recover it. Or you can simply delete some files in it and then recover the files. All can be done. So I will still wait for this process to finish, though. All right, let's go and check again if the backup is finished. Let's go to our vault, click on the vault we created. Then under protected items, click on backup items. And over here, Azure Virtual Machine. Click. Last backup status successfully done. So at this time, the backup was created. If we go to details, here we go. We have one restore point. So that's it for this lab. And now we know how to back up our servers. It's quite simple. You need to create a vault, then configure the rules for the backup, means your scheduled time and which machine will be backed up. Then you have to wait for the scheduled backup to initiate automatically, or you can also do it manually. Once that is done, now according to the size of the machine, the backup will be created. It might take more time, maybe more than like 30 minutes, or maybe less than that. But you have to wait for at least one restore point to be created. I will see you in the next lab. Take care. All right, in this lab, we will see how we can restore a document or some data in a virtual machine or a server which is being backed up regularly, or how to restore the complete virtual machine itself. So we are back in the Azure portal. We'll go to our virtual machine. Over here, the virtual machine number 1, the VM1 is our test subject. So let's click on it and copy the public IP. Now I will simply RDP to this machine. RDP, paste, and connect. Perfect. Now we are connected to this machine. This machine is running our web server. So if we go to our, browser, if we go to in pub, I just need to show you how it looks like. If I just open it, so this will be the image our website is showing. And you can test it. We already copied the public IP of this machine. We can just go to our browser, paste it here, and here we go. Everything is running as usual. But what if this machine gets infected or someone accidentally or intentionally deletes your website? Imagine this picture is now deleted. What will happen now? Let's go and do it again. The chances are it will work again because now this image is cached. Let me open a new window. Yep, it's not working because the website is broken. See? So there must be an image and the image is missing. So now we need to restore it. This scenario simply says that if the web server gets corrupted and the files are gone, how to quickly fix and restore it. We will do it right now. So I will keep this private window open for testing purposes at the end. And we don't even have to worry about this machine. We can keep it one side. So let's go to our Business Continuity Center. All the restore process will also happen here. The first thing you will do is go to your vault, find your vault, and then click on Backup Items under Protected Items. Then I have a virtual machine, means my server protected. So I'll click on it. Here we go. This is my machine, and now I want to restore something. So click on the option button. Now, do you want to restore the whole VM? In this case, the VM is working fine. There is no issue with the VM. Actually, my files are corrupted, so I want to recover my file. You can click on File Recovery then. Okay, now you have to select the restore point. I will select this point. This got backed up at this time. So I will select that and click OK. Perfect. Now, it's saying download a script to browse and recover file. So you will download the script. Then this script will be mounted as the disk on your actual machine from which the files were missing. Okay, so let's do that. Now generating the script and password. This might take a minute, so I will just wait here. All right, so the script is ready. So click on download. Right now, I'm just downloading it on my, where should I download it? Yeah, I just downloaded it in an empty folder. And this is the password. So we need to keep this open. So let's go and get that script. So where is it? I will just go to my File Explorer, then go to Pictures. Yeah, I saved it here, so you can save it anywhere you want. This is the script. I will copy it. You are not going to run this on your host computer, your actual laptop. No, I'm going to run it on the VM from which I lost my file over here. I RDP to it. So I'm going to paste it here on desktop. Here you go. Now let's run it as administrator. Perfect. Please enter the password from the portal as in and press enter. This is the password. So you copy it and paste it and hit enter. This will open basically it is mapping a drive to this place or this machine. Once a drive is mapped, then you can just copy the files which got corrupted and paste it in the exact location where it was. So let it finish the process. Perfect. Now let's go to File Explorer. Still not connected. Let it take time. Yeah, still taking time. Here we go. So we have it now. Let's go to our browser. And here we go. A new drives are mapped. All of it, by the way. So this was the original one. These are all the recovery one. Okay, so if I go to original, if I go to the location from where I deleted that file, see, it's gone. So let's go to our recovery path. That is Windows here. Int, root, and we were missing this file. So I'll just copy it in the exact location. Paste. Save. Perfect. Now press Q to exit. Okay? And remember, you are also supposed to unmount these files once it is done. You can unmount it from here. So let's see if we can from here. The eject option is not mentioned. Okay, then we'll unmount from here, Azure. So click Unmount Disk. This will run a process and all the attached disks will be removed, ejected. So this can take some time. Let it finish the process. All right, it says unmount successful. Let's go back and all our mounted drives are gone. So now let's test it as a normal user, not in the machine, as a normal user outside. So, and by this time you can also delete this. We don't need it anymore. Remember the files we copied, the script, we don't need it. So you can do some housekeeping and delete it. That's just being used. That's okay. Let's test. VM1, copy the public IP and paste it here. Perfect. Our website is up and running. You restored your point. So this is how you restore your environment. Now let's do a bigger damage. What if the whole server is gone? So let's delete that server. The operating system disk is gone, network interface is gone. Public IP, you can also delete that. But remember, we'll keep it same. because the actual customers out there, they know the public IP and we need the address. But if you're using domain name, then you will figure it out how to route it. So let's delete it. Now I'm deleting the whole VM. So eventually this website will be down again. All right, the whole web server is gone now. So how can we restore it? If you can see, the VM1 is no more. So let's restore. Let's go back to our Business Continuity Center, go to our vault, then click on your vault. Then under protected items, click on backup items. As you can see, the backup is still there. Click on it. And this is the VM we want to restore. This time we are not restoring files because we don't have the target VM. We will restore the whole VM itself. Select your restore point. That is this one. Perfect. So what are you trying to do? Do you want to replace the existing one? No, the VM is not corrupted. The VM is gone. So we cannot replace the existing one. We have to create a new one. Fine, I will do that. Oh, we also need a storage account first. Sorry for that. This needs a staging location. Take staging location as a buffer place where Azure will create the VM and then it will move it to the live environment. So before you do this, you must have a storage account. So let me just create a storage account. I'll call it RSB NIGA storage account in Canada Central. Don't worry about the storage account. We are not learning this. Focus on your restore, actions. File is fine. Error is fine. Next. And that's it. So this storage account will act like a buffer storage area to create the complete VM. Once that creation of the VM is successful, only then Azure will move it to the live deployment. All right, it's done. Let's go back. Vault, my vault here, backup item, go to virtual machine. Let's restore this VM. Select your restore point, click OK. Perfect. Create new. Restore type will be a create a new machine. Name will be a VM01, same name, NITARG. Virtual network will be NITAVNet1, where it was earlier. It will go to the same network. And staging location is my storage account. And click restore. And that's it. It will start or initiate the restore process. It will validate it and then it will start. It can take some time to restore the complete machine though. So I will just wait here. And sometime you might also get error. And the error might say the maximum provisioning time elapsed. Don't worry. Try to check if the machine is running or not. Sometime it just tells you that in the script, there was no provision to check the maximum elapsed time. But that is okay. So I will let this process finish now. So if you can see, the triggering process is done, and now the machine is being created. VM1 is there, creating. At the moment, you cannot connect with it. It's still in the creation mode. Once it is done, then we will connect with this public IP and we'll see if we get our website back or not. All right, so my machine is now running. VM1 is running. Let's check. If you go to VM1 and copy the public IP, and here we go. Our website is back. So that is how you restore your whole virtual machine. But remember, When you recover your virtual machine, some of the dependencies might be broken, so you have to fix it. In my case, the NSG was not there. It got deleted, but you cannot recover or restore the NSG. So I created the port 80 rule again to connect with my website on this server. And that's it. Rest, the complete virtual machine was recovered in just no time. And that is the end of this lab. Take care. Welcome back. I hope the lab was clear. Remember, vaults are very powerful. And now you also know that it is not that easy to delete a vault. You literally have to clear it up. So if there is any backup or any policy or any server which is registered to your vault, if it is still there, you first have to decommission everything. And then at the end, you will delete the vault. This just shows that how seriously Azure takes their vault infrastructure and how serious they take your data protection. To summarize, automated backups of VM, databases, and file ensure regular protection. Also, it maintains your business continuity. On the other hand, retention policy also allow you to control how long the backup data is stored, ensuring compliance and cost efficiency. VM backups with snapshot-based backup or snapshot-based backup and restore capabilities will allow easy recovery of entire system or a specific file or folder structure. And then we also discussed Azure SQL database that has built-in automated backups with point-in-time restore options, offering a reliable protection for your database. And this can be done while your database is being used or productive. Now, using Azure Backup Vaults for cost-effective and geo-redundant storage ensures your backup data remains safe and highly available. So, by implementing Azure Backup, you can confidently protect your data and ensure a strong business continuity plan or procedure. So that's it for this episode. I will see you in the next one. Take care and keep learning.